Oh, good morning, Buffalo. Brian Hayden here with Visit Buffalo Niagara and another episode of Buffalo Live. Well, folks, turn the smell-o-visions on your computer screens all the way up. We're at one of the iconic food spots in Buffalo, Ted's Hotdogs, which traces its roots back all the way back to 1927. And the aroma of charcoal broiled salons that hangs over Sheridan Drive is one of the instantly recognizable smells of Western New York. So we wanted to find out a little bit more about Ted's, what makes Ted's so unique. I'm here with Kathy. Kathy, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the history of Ted's. How did it get its start? Who was Ted? How did it grow into what it is today?
Well, Greek immigrant Theodore Liaros started under the Peace Bridge, serving to construction workers that were building the bridge with a little, hot dog cart, and it just took off from there. We currently now have 9 brick and mortar locations, 1 food truck, which we like to call the Charcoal Chariot, 1 location in Tempe, Arizona, and a second one coming late this year, early 2018.
Very cool, very cool. And then in terms of charcoal broiled, I see all these Salem's dogs over here being grilled on an open flame and an open bed of charcoal. I mean, why charcoal broil the dog? What makes that such a great way to grill a hot dog?
Well, it's a great way to control the temperature of the dog itself. You can put the dog on different levels of heat. This way you can cook it from the inside out. That's what's going to make the dog have that signature snap, that signature, crunch that you're going to bite into that makes the casing so crispy and split open and delicious.
Very cool, very cool. And then in terms of the toppings here, too, are there any toppings here that have a particularly unique story?
Absolutely. We do have a homemade hot sauce made right here in Sheridan at the Sheridan Drive location. It's actually made by the founder's son, Peter Liaros, right in these walls, and it's a secret recipe, so you'll never get it out of me. But it's great stuff. It's great.
Oh man, sounds delicious. And the sides too. I mean, these onion rings over here look absolutely delicious. How do you guys prepare those every day?
Those are hand battered and breaded every single morning. This location will go through, on a day like today when the sun is shining in Buffalo, we'll easily go through about 150, 160 pounds of those, and they are hand breaded every single morning by these employees.
Oh, wow, sounds delicious. Would I be able to get a dog here? Could I have a regular with the works?
I think we can handle that for you.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. So I know for me, like growing up in Buffalo, one of the all-time great things was when my dad would say, "Let's go to Ted's and get a hot dog." It was the greatest thing in the whole wide world.
I remember the same thing. Yeah, it's part of our history. I mean, we hear stories all day, every day of people saying, "I remember your location under the Peace Bridge. We've been coming here for." This is our 90th year. Some people have been coming for 70 years now. It's just phenomenal to hear the stories. People that have moved elsewhere that come back and it's their first stop out of the airport is Ted's. We're so happy to be a part of Western New York tradition, definitely.
What do you think is the secret to Ted's success?
Oh, it's a simple equation. It's friendly atmosphere. In a clean setting. Fresh, friendly, and clean. I mean, it's just it's fantastic. We got a good combination right there. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, I don't know about you guys, Buffalo, but this looks awfully good to me. I think we'll dig in here shortly. But with Memorial Day and summer on the way, we had hot dogs and grilled food on the brain. And there's no better place to bite into, iconic Western New York than Ted's Hot Dogs here on Sheridan and with several locations all around Buffalo. And if you're near Arizona, stop in the one in Tempe, too. Yeah. So, Kathy, thanks so much for joining us here today.
Our pleasure. Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Buffalo, for Visit Buffalo Niagara and Buffalo Live, I'm Brian Hayden. We'll see you next time.